Hello, let's do the New York Times games for Thursday, September 4th. All right, there's a couple words in here I have no idea what they mean. I have no idea what a pamplemousse is. Pamplemousse, I think that is. No idea. I also have no idea what cornicone? I have no idea what that is either. So that might be a problem. Usually it's a problem when there's one word that I don't know, and now there's two of them. Although if they're just taking parts of the word, I can usually work that out. Like, what if corn is, we're only taking the corn part from this word? Is there anything else? I mean, honey is also a food at the beginning of this word, but honeycomb on its own, I'm not sure. But we don't have anything else like that. String lights, candy cane, angel, and tinsel. These are all things you put on a Christmas tree. I know it's only September, but they had a Christmas category. What was the poem? I forget what the poem's name was. Not a creature was stirring all through the house, blah, 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 whatever that one is. They had that one just the other day, so they're doing Christmas stuff. Let's try this. All right, what you might see on a Christmas tree. They're being very festive this week. You can airbrush or touch up. You can fix, maybe. That one seems a little bit more generic. Obviously, Photoshop something. Let's try that, I guess. All right, clean up is a photograph. Spreadsheet has cells. A solar panel has cells. An organism has cells. Are the individual honeycombs on a honeycomb called a cell? I mean, that would make sense. I'm not 100% sure about that. But I don't know what... I'm pretty sure pain and vinaigrette don't go with that, but these other two might. But I feel like honeycomb just kind of fits. All right, things with cells, there you go. And then pamplemousse, pain, cornicone, and vinaigrette. Or cornichon. I have no idea how that's pronounced. This is only blue. I figured these two words would be going with purple. That's usually how it works when I don't know what the words are. Seeing vinaigrette in here makes me think it's some sort of food category, but why would pain be in there? I have no idea because I don't know what two of the words are. So let's just find out what blue's doing. French food words. How is pain a food word? All right, I'm going to have to look these up. Pain, food. I'm just seeing a bunch of things that say foods that help with pain, like actual physical pain. Pain, food, French. Oh, it's the word for bread, apparently. I did not know that. Okay. Well, you know, if we're going to have to learn other languages, this might be a problem. What's corner? Well, first of all, let's find out what this is, how this was pronounced. Cornicon. Pronunciation.
Cornichon.
Cornichon. All right. And then meaning. A small pickled cucumber. That sounds gross because anything pickled is gross. Okay. What's the other one? Pamplemousse? Pamplemousse? I'm pretty sure that's pamplemousse. Pamplemousse. Oh, it's a grapefruit. All right. Yeah, I've never heard that. If they're going to make us start learning other languages, this is going to be a problem. Although if it was Spanish, it would have been a lot easier just because I'm surrounded by Spanish a lot. And I've been working on my Spanish lately too. But I draw the line at French. All right, let's see what they give it. Oh, a pickled Christmas tree, really? Ugh. Pickles are the worst food. They should, well, why? Why are pickles a thing? All right, 2.3 out of 5. Okay. I don't object to that. All right, let's check the bot. Okay, yeah, fairly easy. Biggest categories, no mistakes. Although it's harder than yesterday because a quarter of people are losing. 1 in 19 for uniqueness. Yeah, this is all pretty standard, really. Photograph is the number one category got on the first guess, followed by yellow. Interesting. 7% of people know their French words for foods. Let's check over. So everybody's getting green and yellow, and then a bit of a drop down to blue and purple. That's pretty standard as well. Yeah, the losing games, green, yellow, yellow, green, green, blank, and then yellow on its own. All right, let's check mistakes. French delicacies. Putting honeycomb in with the food one. Is honeycomb a French word? That doesn't seem like it is, but it could be. Who knows? Organisms with French loan word. I would assume organism is a Latin word. I mean, I know French is, originally derived from Latin, but still, I would assume organism was... Most of the scientific words are usually Latin or Greek in origin. Honeycomb, solar panel, spreadsheet, and then pamplemousse instead of organism? I mean, I guess it's a grapefruit. You know, citrus is like kind of separated in those little clumps that look kind of hexagonal in shape, you know, if you look really close at them. Not really hexagonal, but you know what I mean. They're little, I guess you could call them cells. Oh, just treats. Yeah, I could kind of see that. If you know what these words are, which I didn't, so I never would have put that category together. And just a lot of guessing between blue and purple for the most part. All right. So hopefully you either know your French words or you get the cells one like I did. Because without the cells one, I probably would have made a few mistakes. Because there's no way I was ever going to put blue together. All right, on to the mini. All right, National Park in the Canadian Rockies. I have no idea. Wow. Why did that do that? Elevator choice, floor. Means of transport in Seattle, San Francisco, and New York. I don't know. Trolley? No, that's 6 letters. Unlikely chef in a 2004 Pixar film. Rat? I'm assuming that's Ratatouille, which I never actually saw. Honor thy father. Closest pal informally. BFF. Text notification. Alert. Joan Susung, come away with me. I don't know. Number of thieves faced by Alibaba. 40. Loose item at the bottom of a fast food bag, perhaps a fry. National Park in the Canadian Rockies. I don't know. Oh, a ferry. Jorah? Maybe it's because I have Game of Thrones on the brain. Jorah. Jones' son come away with me. Nora. Probably. Okay. I never would have known that. I didn't know that. I only guessed it because of the last 4 letters for Nora. And then Banff. Banff? That's such an awkward word to say. Banff. It'd be better with an M. Banff. But Banff? It's so awkward to go from the N to the F like that. Yeah, and I've never heard of it. That's the other problem. Floor. Yeah, I got that one. Ferry. I should have thought of that. Well, I don't really think of ferries. Like I said, I live in the middle of a desert. Like, I don't really think of ferries. Plus, I've never been to Seattle or New York, and I've only been to San Francisco once, and we didn't ride the ferry. This I had to guess at. I never saw Ratatouille. I'm assuming that's what that's referring to. Thy father, yeah, that was easy. BFF. I think I got all the downs except for Nora. I mean, technically I got it at the end, but the downs were easy today, other than Nora. Maybe tomorrow I'll start with the downs and see how that goes. Anyway, that wasn't too bad. I mean, 106 isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. Okay, on to pips. All right, we need a 0 up here, so that's obviously the 0 and the 3. It doesn't really matter which way it goes, so we go like this. And then these two have to equal 5. We could go vertically or horizontally. The 6 can't go in here, so there's going to have to be 2 5s. So we're going to have to go 5 3, and then maybe vertically like this, 6 1. And then we go put the 1 on top here. We get 25. That's probably not a cookie. I'm guessing 25 is not great. Let's check it out. All right, yeah, not a cookie. I didn't think so. All right, on to medium. Oh, bunch of equals. Bunch of equals. Interesting. Well, whatever this is going to have to be equal, we're going to have a double one. So we have 5 5. So I think the 5s are going to have to go up here. So let's just stick this up here. Let's go 5 5. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I don't know if it really matters which way. And then probably 5 3 like this because we need the 3s. Oh no, 3s I think we need at the bottom. So maybe like this. No, because we need another 5 3 to do that. So maybe this isn't the way that one goes. I don't think I'm getting a cookie on this one, guys. Let's go back to this. Then we go 5 3 maybe like this. What else do we have 3 of? Nothing. So I think the 3s have to go down here. So maybe we do this. And then we do this 5 and 1 has to go down here. Maybe this 3, 2 goes vertically. And then this 5, 2 goes up here. And then this 3 goes on top. Oh, come on. All right, that one took me way too long to get. Of course, putting the 5, 3 horizontally right here kind of slowed me down. I should have realized that the 3s are the only ones that could go on here. Should have counted them up first. Again, that's the downside of just placing things right away. I mean, I can copy and paste this. Let's do it. But I seriously doubt I'm getting a cookie here. Yeah, no cookie. So our only hope for a cookie is on the hard one. All right, on to hard. So we need a 0 in here. How many zeros do we have? We need 2 zeros down here, and we don't have a double 0 domino. So I think either 0 or 5, 0, 3 is going in here, probably. This is 24 and 5 cells. We need 3 of whatever's going in here. Can't be the zeros. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 4s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those could both go in there. We have enough 3s to go in here as well. Let's see, 24 and 5 cells. That's going to be just under 5 per domino, per square. So we're going to need big numbers up here, and we have no 6s on the board. So we're probably going to need 4 5s and a 4. In fact, I think that's the only way to do it. Okay. We don't have a 5 and a 0, but we have a 4 and a 0, so maybe we could do this. And then a 5 with a greater than 1. We have a 5, 2, a 5, 3. The 3s I think have to go down here. Or maybe the 4s. Let's do this, 5, 1 here. That way we only need 3 in here. We could do maybe a 0, 3. No, can't do that because we need the 2 zeros down here. Oh no, we still have enough zeros for that. So we could do this. Now, we're going to need the 3 in here. Like this, maybe. And then maybe the 0, 1, and then we'd need a 2, 3. Do we have a 2, 3? We don't. We're not getting a cookie on this one. It's a 0 cookie day. 5, 2, maybe? Let's go like this, 5, 2. And then we could go 5, 3 downwards to get a 3 in here. And then a 4, 3 like this. And then we could put a bunch of 4s in here. Maybe a 4, 1. No, that doesn't work. We did 0, 1 like this. We could do 2, 4 like this. So now there's 4 in the orange. We'd need this 4 to go here. We could do 5, 0 upside down like this. And then, well, I think that's 24. Yeah, it is. And then we could just put this one right here. All right, that one took a long time too. That was tricky. I mean, I'll share my results, but yeah, 0 cookie day. Oh well. I was hoping you guys get to see a cookie today. Maybe tomorrow. If you are enjoying the videos, please leave a like and subscribe and let me know how you did on all of the puzzles today.